Hi, and welcome to Moon Aura Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing general reading for the Divine Collective and the Collective. Okay, so I'm just going to dive straight in and see what it is that Spirit would like me to let you know. Okay, for this week. Unbothered. Okay. Okay, so saying that you have achieved a new state of being. Okay, so this is like you coming to like basically a new you, right? Where you're achieving this new state of being, this peaceful, um, in this peaceful state in your mind, and like creating your own world where it's like you're just unbothered about people, places, and things that could have bothered you before. It's like you're not allowing anybody to get into your like atmosphere, um, to kind of like get you get you bothered, right? So you're basically, this is you right now. Okay, how this lady's laying, I don't know if she's on the end of a yacht or something, but this is your mind right now, right? It's becoming more and more peaceful. um you could be getting more rest at this time. You could be learning a lot about yourself, your body, your mind, and learning how to like kind of control, like make routines for yourself maybe, or try to like um just understanding yourself better has made you more peaceful at this time. Okay, so let's see what else is saying for you. So we have ego, her ego. So this is giving me like ego death. Okay, like somebody, I feel like this is you, but like you're past you, right? Like you have like, this also could be people around you as well, I'm getting. Okay, so this could be like people could have got you into this ego state in the past and got you kind of like second guessing yourself, wishing that you could have better things, not understanding why your life isn't going a certain way, um, and maybe like not understanding why others have what you want in life and you don't have what you want in life. Okay, so this is kind of like people around you kind of got you into this situation, like in your mind, um, where you might have not believed or understood why you didn't have the things that you have. Or you might not believe that this was for you. Okay, so people definitely got you into this mind state, this mental state, and it's because they're in this mental state. Okay, so they're looking at you like this, and you wasn't seeing who you was, like who you are at the time. Um, and you probably didn't realize people were looking at you like this, right? Like you had everything, or that you had things that they wanted, right? So you could have believed these people or started to get like confused about like who you really was and like where you were going in your life. Okay, so this is giving me, this is how they are. It's kind of like when they say hurt people, like that's the energy it's giving, right? These people feel hurt, these people don't understand things, there's confusion, there's no healing, and then they kind of project that onto somebody else that they want those things from as well, right? Like they kind of look at you the same way as like, wow, I wish I had that, or why can't I have this for myself? And you probably didn't even realize you had anything that special that people would like look at and think that way about, right? To do with yourself. But anyone can look at anyone and think, wow, I wish I had that. And there's always something that people be like, wow, look how happy they are, look at their family, or look at the great job that they're doing, or the job that they have, or their home, or the support that they have around them. Like whatever it is, it's like people will always look at others as like they have something that they don't have. Um, and instead of trying to like work on themselves to eventually achieve that for themselves, they kind of, in the meantime, get a bit bitter and project onto other people, okay? So this is hurt people hurting other people, okay? But I feel like you've got out of this mindset um, because this was just like projected onto you. This isn't like how you really was, right? Like, this was projected onto you by others who felt this way and had this type of mindset themselves, okay? So we got, yeah, we got talking ish. So yeah, I'm getting something about warnings, like people trying to like warn you if you do this or if you do that, this is what will happen. Or they could have like tried to put things in your head to make you feel like there was like if you did something it wasn't gonna work out well for you, right? Putting doubts in your mind about things, ideas that you had or um feelings that you had about something. They'll kind of tell you to not act on those things or to just like brush it under the carpet or just forget about it altogether. So it's like I'm also getting people gossiping and rumors, okay? So you have people right now gossiping and talking about you like there's no tomorrow, right? Like they're basically saying they're like um they feel like what you have right now is just like how you're being right now is like your representative, right? Like you're not really being authentic. Um, but this is the real you, right? And this unbothered energy, right? This is really who you are. This is really where your mind is at right now. And it's there's nothing um fake, right? Like there's nothing fake about it, right? So that's what people are gossiping about right now. I don't know if this is like in your community or in a group of friends or in your family, but there is people definitely gossiping and talking about you, saying that you're not authentic or the things that you have isn't authentic or the way you got them wasn't authentic, the way that you are isn't authentic. So they're kind of like looking at you in this unbothered, peaceful, like relaxing, not giving a F about anything or anyone who doesn't like align with you right now as like they're gossiping and talking about like it's not authentic, right? It's not real. Because they are in this ego energy, right? They're only talking out of being in this ego energy. Like you're hurting their ego right now. You're bruising their ego by just being you, being your authentic self. So they're going around saying things about that you're not authentic. There's something fake about you, or the things that you're doing isn't authentic, or the things that you have isn't authentic. Right, like saying that you got fake things or something like that. You could just be starting to get your life together, and people are already gossiping about it. Okay. And talking about you from being in this ego energy that they're in, because they've got karmic friends. Yeah, be careful of anyone at this time that want to kind of come in and try to like pull you away from the things that you're doing, the things that you're manifesting in for yourself at this time. Like, be very careful that these people who are talking rubbish about you, like, just be careful that they're not trying to like get in your business, trying to find ways to try and hold you back, right? Trying to pretend to be your friend or that they want a relationship with you or something like that. Like, just be careful of people stepping forward at this time when you're trying to manifest and get your stuff together in this new beginnings. Yeah, so we've got groupie here. Yeah, these people are definitely gonna put on a show to try and make it seem like they really want to be your friend or they're fun or there's something that you're going to want to be around. You know, they're going to try and act like they're authentic, you know, and they're really not, right? They're coming in to try and hold you back. They're the same people that have been talking about you, right? Saying clout hungry, saying anything, does anything, make stuff up and dramatic. These are the people that are going to come in and try anything to try and basically find out what they can take for themselves, basically, like very greedy, right? Be like this right on this card, like, you know, trying to find out what can they take for themselves, and just take it from you, right? Sabotage you. Yeah, see, this grudge holding card, this card always gives me like someone trying to come and take something from you, looking at you like this, like, or kind of like wanting what you have and wanting to take it away from you so that they can have it for themselves. Yeah, these people are threatened by you, intimidated, bothered, all of the above. Like they're feeling like very. This is why they talk the stuff that they talk about you, right? Like this is why they say all these things and try and pin people against you or try and make people believe things about you that isn't true, right? That's the complete opposite of you. Um, because they're intimidated by you, right? This is why they want to come in and do this. Okay, these people really want to be like you, right? It says wants to be you, acts like you, dress like you, look like you, copy you, impersonator. These people really, they want what you have. Okay, they want what you have. They want that peace. They want that aura that you have right now. Where you're just in this unbothered energy. You're peaceful. You're just getting on with whatever it is you're getting on with. That aura that you're exuding from that, it's like they want that, right? They want to know what makes you like that so they can have it or they can take it away from you at the same time, okay? Then we've got control. Yeah. Yeah. This is their way of basically trying to control you, right? So that you can't, get too far, you can't do too much with them around. Those type of friends, those kind of people. Um, we got screenshots. This is like you already knowing what's going on. You already knowing that because you've done all this healing, you've figured out like the games that people play. Okay, like you figured it out, right? You've been there, done that, and got the t-shirt with these types of people. Okay, and anyone that comes up to you from now and in your future moving forward, like you're gonna know their energy immediately. Okay, you're gonna know it pretty quickly, and you're gonna be able to move away from these people. Um, so that you can protect your peace, you can protect your energy, and you can protect all the abundance that you have coming in for you, right? People can't just come in and take whatever they want to take that doesn't belong to them. So yeah, it's got in their head, overthinking, stressed out, overanalyzing. Yeah, this is gonna have them stressed out. This isn't gonna be you. This is how they want you to be, and you fully like you understand these people now, almost like when you understand a game after playing it like 100 times, and then you realize there's all these different on all these different levels. There'll be like monsters that come out and different things that will come in and stop you and block you, and you've got to learn how to jump over them or speed up or slow down or whatever it is, right? You know what kind of monsters come out and what they do, right? So it's kind of like you know how the game is being played now. So when you play it again, or when someone tries to play that game with you again, you already know what's going to happen next, right? You already know their energy and what type of monster they are, right? Kind of thing. Yeah, you see all the signs, even though it says ignoring the signs on the card, like you see all the signs, right? You're gonna see all the signs in these people, in their energy, the way that they talk to you, the things they're gonna say. It's like you've been here before, right? Like you've heard these things before. You've heard this type of way of speaking, even if they're very nice, very kind, trying to approach you in a soft manner. You're still gonna pick up on the subtle signs, right? That they are like a demon in disguise, right? Like they have a, like you're gonna know um what's lurking around you, right? What's in the bushes and stuff. That's gonna just jump out. Because you've been here, you've been there before, and now I feel like you've got this protection as well, right? Like you've played this game so many times. People have played it so many times with you. It's like you've been here before. You're gonna recognize that energy as soon as you meet it, right? As soon as it approaches you, you're gonna know. See what else is saying for you. Ooh. So yeah, so with this kissing us, so some they could be so nice to you, like I was saying, right? But they're coming in to do this, right? With this thief, robbed physically or emotionally, um, basically take from you, right? Make sure they slow you down in some way and stop you and make you feel like you can't go anywhere and do anything anymore, right? Basically coming in to distract you from your path, right? What you're trying to do for yourself, your goals, your freedom, right? they want you stuck. So they're gonna come in this like very nice, very um whatever manner, right? It doesn't matter if they're really upper class, look nice, have a suit on, have a nice smile, talk to you nice. You're gonna be like, I've been here before. I recognize this energy, right? It doesn't matter how they look on the outside, how they appear to be, how they're trying to be very, I keep getting demure. I can't even say that word, but it's like they're gonna try and be like something you're gonna want to talk to, right? Like something super friendly, bubbly, maybe, you know? So it's like to try and stop you from being, yeah, see with this creeping card, like to try and stop you, right? They're literally watching you to stop you from being this, okay? Coming up, being this queen and rising, stepping into your power, praise, and coming into the spotlight, okay? Coming up into the spotlight. So that's you. And that's what they're trying to stop you from becoming, right? But it's too late. You're already there. You're already there. The gates are open, right? All your abundance is flooding in for you. It's coming in for you one by one. And you're gonna be like you no longer need to wait in line anymore, right? You're now going to receive your abundance for yourself, and nothing is going to stop you, okay? Because you know where you're going, okay? So we got marrying for money. If they think they're going to come and do this to you, like they've got nothing coming, okay? Because they feel like they're going to use what you have and build themselves off of it, or and then just throw you away like you didn't matter, like thank you very much. Like they're just gonna come in and take whatever they want, and that's not gonna happen because see this Queen and Rising card, like she has her dress is part armor, right? It's right over her chest where her heart is, where um over her hand as well. She's got some of that armor on her, like that protective armor, right? She has a crown on her head, like she knows who she is, right? It's like you have this protection, you're more balanced, you're pouring into yourself, you're loving yourself, and then they think they're going to come in and piggyback off of that, right? They're going to come in and ride your coattails and take whatever they can from you to build themselves up, okay? We've got, yeah, wolf in sheep's clothing. This is exactly the energy they're going to come in and do it with, okay? They're going to come in and be very like sweet, very, demure, very bubbly, charming, whatever it is, and they're going to come in very calm and and try to fool you, right, to see what they can get from you, right, but they're really just coming in to feed off of you. And we've got this fake flexing. Yeah, these people are gonna come in and they're gonna act like they've got it all like that. Oh, they don't need nothing. They're not really there for anything like that. They just want to be your friend, right? Like they have everything they need. Like what you mean? Like, so then you think, oh, I can let my guard down. This person has everything they need, right? They're not gonna use me for anything. Phew, I don't have to worry about that since I'm getting all this abundance coming in, right? Like they can smell people like you, like a shark smells blood, okay? Like they can pick you out from a crowd just because of your energy, right? But because you know how to protect yourself from these people, this doesn't matter, right? This isn't going to stop your flow of abundance. It's not going to stop you from receiving what you need to receive because you're staying on the right track. Okay, you're not allowing these people that coming in fake flexing, acting like they have everything, or acting like they've got loads of money, and really they're looking at you and looking at your pockets to see what they can take from you. Okay, so yeah, to see if they can take this from you, right? Got jackpot, winning money, coverage, inheritance, unexpected money. To see what you've got, right? This is what they're trying to do. And we've got court case. This is gonna backfire for them, okay? So then this isn't gonna work out for them how they hoped it was gonna work, right? It says travel. How they thought they were gonna come towards you and it was all gonna plan out and they was just gonna take what they want from you and discard you like you never gave, or you was never caring to them, or you never you was never their friend. Like that was never the goal for them. Their goal was to take what they could from you, right? We got same ish, different day. Yeah. So unfairly do this to you, right? Then we've got abuse and neglect. Yeah. So basically, I just got like divide and conquer, but it's kind of like, say you got a nice family or a nice car, or sorry, like you have nice clothes or whatever it is that you have that you've built up for yourself. They basically want to come in and treat you some kind of way. So then you're focusing on them. treating you some kind of way, or they might even send other people towards you to kind of make it seem like they're protecting you from these people, right? Don't worry, I've got your back. Meanwhile, they've got their hands in your pockets, right? So just be very careful of people trying to separate you from the things that you love and care about and the things that you have got coming in for you, like your abundance, okay? Coming in for you. Yeah, you got uninterested. Yeah, you're just gonna walk away from these people. You're gonna leave them right there in their BS. You're gonna basically just be like, no, thank you. Um, as soon as you sense it, okay. And then we've got fake accounts. Yeah, as soon as you sense it, you're gonna walk away from them because you're gonna realize these people are fake. They're trying to put on an act just to be in your presence, right? Just to be in your what's the word I used at the beginning? In your atmosphere, okay? To try and take what they want, right? To stop you from having these new beginnings and um, having a fresh start, right? This could be a new chapter in your life. Yeah, they want to keep you hooked and they want to find out everything you've got going on in your life, what's going on with you, what makes you, what makes you so peaceful and happy. They want to come in and basically take whatever they want from you. Because they're seeing how you're walking in this confident, happy, abundant energy, right? And peaceful energy. So they want some of that for themselves, right? They want to also walk about like that. They want to feel that what you have, but they want to take it away from you to make it seem like they've had that all along, right? Like it's theirs and leave you with nothing basically. See, crying over you, sad, her upset. This is how they want to leave you, okay? They want to leave you with nothing. Um, And this is their energy, right? Bullying energy. This is how they're coming in to try and like breadcrumb you, leave you with nothing. You could be someone that's like very giving, wear your heart on your sleeve, you'd help anyone. But in this case, this is a way of protecting yourself, okay? Like knowing who is fake and who is real, right? Who really deserves your help and who doesn't, okay? Then we've got competing. Yeah, this is their energy completely and trying to do anything to cause an issue for you. And this is, they think that they feel like they're gonna like just gain something from doing this, okay? So this is like, from basically like messing with your peace. They think that this is going to like gain them something, okay? Then we have bad habits, toxicities, addictions. Yeah, they want to do this to you so bad, right? Because they can't stand that your energy just walks around the place, right? Like that you're just moving from A to B or A to Z, like just peacefully, happy, mind your business, chill. Like they can't stand this type of energy, and it kind of irks their like the demon they're carrying around inside them, right? That just wants to destroy that, right? Yeah, so this is them trying to research you, studying you, trying to get information about you to see how they can do this to you, okay? You've got unfazed, right? So I feel like it's something to not worry about this. Like your angels already spotting these people, seeing how they feel about you, what their heart is like towards you, and what they're thinking inside their mind as well. So they already know, they've already seen and heard and felt what these people are thinking about you and what they're willing to do to you. And as soon as they step foot wrong, like it's all fine as long as they keep it in their head. But the minute they try to get someone else to do something to you, the minute they try and rope somebody else into something, the minute they step foot wrong and try and do it themselves or try and do it themselves, that's when, yeah, see if enough of you steals your ideas and copies your work, that's when something's gonna go wrong, right? But the minute they can think it all they want to, right? But they can't step foot with this bad karma. It's they're gonna end up getting back on for doing this, okay? So the minute you walk away from these people and you realize who they are, right? Even in your head, you're thinking like, no, that person was trying to pull something. They were trying to do a stunt there. Like, even if they hadn't like done something so terrible that no one's seen anything happen, but you felt the energy already. You're like, there's something wrong with that person, right? They're gonna get back karma immediately. It's gonna backfire onto them for just thinking of for coming up to you with those thoughts in their mind to sabotage you, okay? Because your angels have like released all your abundance to you now, right? They're releasing that. They've opened up the gate now. They're releasing that. That's to you. That's for you now. So they are not happy with anyone that's trying to come in and mess with that after you've spent all this time healing, going through the things you went through that you didn't deserve, but there could have been some life lessons in there that you need to learn, right? It's like basically now you're able to live the life of luxury, and they're not allowing anybody to come in and take this from you, okay? They're protecting you. So not only you're protecting yourself as soon as you realize who these people are, by you realizing who the people are that's trying to sabotage you, your angels are then gonna dish it to them in a way that's like personal, right? So say someone tried to come in and they're like, I wanna sabotage this person by um I don't know, putting doubts in their head about what other people are thinking about them, right? They could have been the ones spreading the rumors, but you wouldn't know it, right? So then they're trying to make out, oh, people think bad about you. But I don't feel that way about you. Just for example, right? Just one of the things that could happen, right? Someone trying to sabotage you, someone trying to get close to you, knowing that this is what they want to do to you, right? As soon as you get the feeling that there's something a bit off. You feel like you're being lied to. You feel like you're trying to be someone's trying to con you, right? Like a little con artist is coming up to you or something. As soon as you click that in your head and you realize, that's when your angels or whoever's behind you protecting you is gonna step in and personally give them this bad karma. Okay, so whatever it will be, something that is personal to that person that will hurt this person. Okay, so say they wanted to make everyone think badly about you, right? Or make you feel like everyone didn't like you, and you know, that's something's gonna happen to them that's gonna be personal to them that they're not gonna like, right? That basically it's gonna backfire for them for trying to do this to you, right? So it's gonna be of the same level of what they were going to do to try and sabotage you, right? But to these people, and it's going to be a personal kind of thing, tailored just for them, right? Knowing what's going to hurt them, basically. Yeah, we've got balance and, yeah, stable and in control, right? So you can see all this coming from a mile away. So as soon as you move away and you can feel this and see this, see how this woman's blindfolded with a sword, right? And she's holding the scales and balance. Like this is you. You don't even have to like really look at these people. You can really sense their energy, right, around you. Just like they can, like a shark can sniff out blood. Like they can just point you out of a crowd and be like, oh, I'm gonna try this with that person. I think they might have some money. I think they might have something I might want. Their energy that they're carrying, they seem like they've got something, right? As soon as they come up to you like this, you're gonna know. And you're gonna know to protect yourself because you're more balanced, right? You could do this with your eyes closed pretty much, right? But you're gonna be like with this stable, with this boss study card, stable, rich business owner, CEO, big boss energy. It's like this is all to protect what you like your abundance. Okay, this is you taking charge of your life, being in control now. Okay, knowing what you deserve. Yeah, it's played out, right? These people trying to do this to you is played out. It's not gonna work out for them. They think they're gonna come in and ruin your peace. Like that's not gonna happen, right? They're gonna be blocked immediately. You're gonna sense something is up, right? It's saying blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. So like you're gonna know immediately who this is, right? Because you're in this peaceful energy now, right? And you've already been through all of the hell and the past things and the turmoil and everything and the stress or depression or anxiety. You've already been through all that, right? Now you're going through this peaceful phase, right? So you're gonna be able to sense these people way more. Like your sense is gonna be way more heightened now because of the state that you're in, right? You're gonna know when people are coming in like this with this trauma side of it. Like you've been through this already, right? You're gonna know when someone's coming in with this energy trying to do this to you again. Yeah, trying to take everything away from you. It's gonna backfire for them, right? Because these people are karmics in your life. You know what karmic looks like as they start talking to you, and you start to feel like, there's something about that one person in that group, or there's something about that person that just keeps looking at me like they want to come over and speak. There's something about, right? You're just gonna feel there's something about certain people, right? That's just catching your eye, catching your attention, or trying to get your attention, or watching you a little bit too much or talking a little bit too much about you, right? Like saying dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessive, right? And possessive, right? These are the karmics that want to come into your life and mess with your life and take things away from you, right? Have you in this trauma? You've been here before, okay? So yeah, we got no facts, never has a never has the facts, makes ish up and lies. You're gonna know. You're gonna know immediately that someone's lying to you. There's something about them. You're gonna feel it. Yeah, they want to come in and try and hold you back. They're saying bad reputation. So this is definitely their energy, right? You're gonna know their bad news because of your past, right? We go reflecting, and that's on top of the peaceful card. Like you're gonna sense it because of your past, right? That's what's helped you understand, like when people are trying to look for things on you or say little things about you or nitpick or try and um make out like your ideas are like not that good, but then they go off and copy you, right? All the time. Or they're always telling you like you're not good at this and you're not good at that, but then they're trying to do the same thing for themselves. So you're going to start to realize, you're going to, because you got all this information from your past, you're going to realize it very quickly. And it's not going to take months or years or weeks of trying to figure somebody out because you've got a funny feeling about them. Okay, you're not even going to waste your time. You're going to know very quickly. Yeah, that someone's coming and trying to deceive you. This card always gives me like someone trying to like play in your face, be very sweet, be very kind, be very like, oh yeah, like I just want to be your friend, da, 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 whatever it is, or I just want to get to know you or whatever, or you know, mm, to kind of get you to let your guard down, right? Say the typical things that would make someone get, like, oh yeah, like, are you new around here? Like, I just really want to get to know someone, real from this area, like, and then you find out you're in. Next thing you know, you're in some kind of thriller movie, like they're trying to ruin your whole life and sabotage everything. But this is giving me that deceptive energy, right? You're gonna know, right? We've got obsessed, watching, and stalking, right? People are sitting there waiting to do this to you. Like you've been there and done that, trying to take things away from you, trying to make you feel like you've got the whole world, the weight of the world on your shoulders. Everything is falling apart for you now. Like, yeah, that's what these people are coming in to try and do. But this is gonna be a thing even in your future, even when things go super well for you, even if you got like everything you could possibly want, in the future, like however it plans out for you, right? You're still gonna come across these types of energy. So don't ever forget it, right? Whenever you sense it, you're gonna know what that is, and that all your past has prepared you for your future, okay? To prepare you for things like this. So you can protect all your abundance and the things that you're gonna now get from this point onwards, okay? Yeah, you're gonna know when people ain't ish, and it's got proof, right? You're gonna know who the snakes are. Yeah, as you move forward in your future, it's you keep pouring into yourself. You keep dreaming about things. Um, I keep getting like dream big every time I get these readings. It keeps telling me like dream big right now. Okay, think of the things that you really, really want. However you want it, it's obtainable, right? If you've seen it happen before, it's very obtainable. It can definitely happen for you, okay? But you just need to manifest that. You need to think about it. Do I want this? I really want this, right? This is how I want it. This is how I picture it, right? And then give it some time, and those things and picture things that you've thought of will come up to you in some types of ways, right? Like sometimes I'll think of things and then there it is on like Instagram or something. I don't know, right? There it is on Google. There it is somewhere on a billboard. I'm like, what? Right? And then it's like I literally thought about that 2 days ago and I've never seen that. But it's like all of a sudden there it is, right? Just randomly, like there it is. So it's like it's to let you know when you see signs like that 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 is for you, and you're gonna start seeing things that's gonna help you get there to that point, to whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Okay, so let's see what else is here for you. I'm just gonna pull out these ones, and then I'll do any guidance cards for you, okay? I'll pull out a few of those. So what else do the Divine Collective need to know and the collective need to know? Thank you. No, not finished. Go on. So we got control and no way out. Mm. So I feel like there's no way out for these people. The minute they come in to try and control you, that's gonna be that, right? It's like their karma's coming straight for them for trying to sabotage you, right? To try and think that you're stupid and that you're not clicking onto, you're not understanding or clicking what's happening around you, right? And it's like as soon as you click and realize what's going on, even if nothing has happened just yet, like you already clicked, this person is a bit shady, this person's playing in your face, trying to be super nice and everything, or trying to get your attention a little bit too much, right? You're gonna feel, if you feel like something is off, then you're definitely right, okay? And your angels are gonna be like, yep, you're right, because they already seen it, okay? These people, your angels have already been watching these people, but they're waiting for them to make a move, okay? And then that's when they wait for like kind of like your signal of, yep, I know who that is. I know what they're trying to do, for them to give them that karma, okay? Like I keep getting in another reading, like return to sender. So like whatever it is they were trying to do to you, that's gonna get returned back to them, okay? There's gonna be no way out for these people. We got bad advice. Let's see what this is. And yourself, okay? So I feel like, yeah, these people have tried to come in and try and give you bad advice, trying to tell you like that's not a good idea. You shouldn't do that. Maybe you should try something else. Maybe do this. Maybe do that, to try and steer you off your path, right? To try and make you feel like that's not what you're meant to do for yourself. Like you know what you're meant to do for yourself, right? You can feel it. You know what makes you happy. You know what's gonna make you excited for the future and everything. How you want to live your life, right? And that's what the whole thing is with manifesting, is you being focused on those things so that you can manifest those things, right? Focused on yourself, pouring into yourself, loving in yourself brings in that manifestation for yourself, right? That abundance for yourself, sorry. So it's saying bad advice on yourself, like you're starting to realize people will try and steer you away from your path by giving you bad advice, and now you know not to listen, right? Like you're only listening to yourself. Ooh, I feel like as well you're putting yourself first as well. So we've got fake and we've got leveling up, right? So you're gonna know who these people are coming in, trying to like project, okay? Try and stop you, trying to move you off your path that you're going on, that you're on, and yeah, to stop you from leveling up. Like you're gonna know the real from the fake, okay? Because you've learned this. This is why your abundance is coming in, because you've learned the real from the fake and who to move away from. This could have been in your family, this could have been in your friendship circle, this could have been in just strangers, right? That you didn't really know, but now you're realizing, okay, this, you could be realizing that there was something that you were doing in particular, right? Something that you wasn't seeing, which is how people were able to pull the wool over your eyes, which is how people were able to hurt you, how people was able to steer you off your path all the time, right? It wasn't because you were stupid, right? It was because you didn't know there was games that were being played on you, right? But now you understand the games that's being played on you. It's like now you're like the master of it, okay? Because you've been there and done that. Got the t-shirt kind of thing, right? We've got steal and better days, yeah. Now you know when people are trying to steal from you, take something from you, right? Now you're going towards better days. Now you're having this abundance coming in for you because you know how the game is being played, right? And you're loving yourself now. Yeah, we've got love and disrespect. So this is the only thing you're gonna have coming into your life is love, because you're pouring into yourself and loving yourself, right? You're not gonna tolerate people coming in and disrespecting you, and neither are your angels or whoever's got behind you, right? Backing you up, right? It might not just be angels, it could be other things as well, right? You might have spirit animals or anything, right? Just protecting you. And it's like they're not gonna tolerate this disrespect either, right? Because you are love towards people, right? The way you pour into yourself is how you pour into others, and how you was able to be manipulated, right? So now you're understanding pouring into yourself, there's nothing wrong with that. If people have a problem with it, that's their problem, okay? That's not your problem, because you're happy. And that's exactly what you need to do, right? With this, I keep getting like living heaven on earth. If you've ever heard that, or if you ever heard that in a prayer, right? It's like um you're now going to be going towards living heaven on earth, right? Your own heaven on earth. You got stuck. Yeah, I feel like because you're no longer stuck anymore, okay? You're no longer choosing these people over you. Okay, so it says chose them over you, but I feel like you're not choosing them over you, right? You're choosing yourself. You're no longer stuck. You're no longer stuck. You're going towards you're able to manifest your abundance. Coming into yourself, you're gonna come into a lot of wealth, right? Because you're able to spot people with these, even though it says STI, but sometimes this card gives me like when people have entities, attachments onto them, okay? So it's like you're able to see now, like who have these entities on them, right? Who's coming up to you, who you're really speaking to, okay? And we've got angels and loyalty. hmm I feel like your angels have guided you into seeing all of this, okay? Into realizing that, you know, into realizing like you deserve loyalty, right? That's who you should have in your circle. Like you create your own circle of people who are loyal to you, okay? Kind of like what they call it, like a soul tribe, right? You're gonna create that for yourself. And it doesn't mean like you're always gonna be alone or anything like that, but you're gonna have people that's gonna protect you, even if they're not like your friendship circles, like so to speak, right? Like they could just be people here and there that are gonna be like kind of like earth angels, right? Like just there to protect you. And you're just gonna be like, whoa, where did that come from? Like things are just gonna be sorted out the way that you should be. You're gonna have the support that you should have had, right? Um, that you should have. And then we've got pregnancy. So this always gives me like, in this case, it's not giving me a pregnancy, right? This is giving me like death and rebirth, right? So I feel like this is what you're going through, like a death and rebirth. Like you're putting an end to the past and you're starting a new fresh beginning, okay? Like a new chapter in your life. We've got return. Every time I get this card, I always get like Return of the Mac. Like that song, like I feel like yeah, this is you like returning, right? This is you having your new chapter, right? We've got karma and take back what is yours, okay? Yes, I feel like even though it says karma, I feel like this is more like good karma, okay, that you're receiving, right? You're able to take back what is yours. Mm-hmm. You got envy in a group of people, yeah, from people who envied you, right? So this could have been a group of people. This could have been different people, but all together it's like makes a group, right? Like but it's like people who envied you, right? Like you're taking back what is yours from the past when people have stopped you, um, tried to sabotage you in some way, tried to block you in any way, tried to have you mentally stuck in some kind of way, tried to cause problems and drama in your life, tried to talk rubbish about you so that you felt bad about yourself, or tried to say it to your face so then you start doubting yourself. All to get you to see yourself in a different light, right? So then you can't go towards your abundance. You can't go towards your success in life, right? You can't grow because you're stuck in the past, okay? So you can't grow and mature because you're stuck. So you're now taking back everything, and your angels is giving you back everything so that you can come back stronger, right? You can come back with everything that you needed, that you won, everything that you've wanted all this time. You're going to be getting it back, right? You've got jealousy and decisions, yeah. These people have decided to do this to you, okay? So this was definitely a choice that these people have made. This isn't like, don't feel sorry for these people, okay? Because they haven't achieved anything by doing this to you, okay? Really, all they've done is slow down their own progress in healing and growing as well, right? So it's like they thought they were stopping things for you, and they're only delaying their own progress in the process. Okay. Um, we got confused, and we have moving on. So yeah, see, they've only delayed their own progress, right? Moving forward, they haven't actually gained anything from this apart from trying to stop you. And now that you're not stopped anymore, now they can't stop you. Like there's nothing left, right? They've literally gonna look back and be like, wow, I've wasted my time doing this, right? Because my life hasn't gone anywhere, right? So jealousy really didn't get them anywhere. And it's saying being watched and everything, right? So they're being watched doing everything towards you. Everything they've done towards you, they've been watched the whole time by your angels and ancestors, right? And saying it is what it is. Ooh, what is that? It is what it is. This guy want to come out, yeah, and deserve, right? So these people are gonna get what they deserve. And I feel like you're gonna get what you deserve too, right? Okay, so we got wrong. Ooh, hurt. So it is what it is. They're gonna get what they deserve, and you're also gonna get what you deserve, and it's gonna be right in front of these people, right? At some point, they're gonna see you doing better for yourself, right? In some way, being happy, having that peace. Everything they try to take away from you, you're gonna have all those things. Okay, so we've got wrong and hurt. Doesn't these people try to hurt you? It doesn't hurt you anymore, right? These lies, they don't hurt you anymore, right? You've healed your inner child, and it's saying it did not work, right? These people are gonna see you in this peace, like I said. You're being guided. It's saying family and suffer, right? So these people are literally gonna suffer for doing what they did to you, okay? Trying to make you suffer, right? They wanted you to see that either your family or people you saw as family, if they were friends, people that tried to get into your like space. Like, even if they wasn't a close friend to you, these were people that you saw regularly or knew of, right? These people wanted to hurt you. These people wanted to see you suffer, right? But they're gonna be the ones that's gonna be suffering. Okay, like I was saying, like they're gonna see you in this peaceful energy. You're gonna be getting everything that you want and needed, and more, right? Right in front of these people, right in front of them. At some point, they're gonna see it. Okay, that everything they tried to take away from you in the past, that didn't work. You now have all of those things and some in your life, right? That's what's gonna happen. So that's this week's reading. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got end of cycle, okay? You've ended a cycle, and we've got blessings. We've got respect you and your energy. These people are not going to be able to manipulate you anymore. You're going to go towards a fresh start. So with no problems, okay? Without a hitch, okay? So it's not like life is never going to have like little issues and little things, but they're going to be little things that you can overcome, right? It's not going to be something that's going to keep you stuck in the past and stressing about your future or anything like that, right? So I'm going to pull out some guidance cards to see what they have for you this week that you might want to think about, to help you this week, okay? To take away with you. So I think these came out. Okay, so we have wish fulfilled. Being spontaneous and taking risks pays off. Serendipity, destiny, and fate. Ooh. Then we have take stock of resolutions and assess your progress. Then it's saying at the bottom, transition, reflect, and repair. Okay. Let's see what else for you. We have evolving. What you want changes as you get more experience. Growth cycles and leveling up. Okay, so there's three more. You have keep having adventures, versatile, curious, and restless. And we have stay in the flow, divine timing, stay in the flow and trust that the timing is perfect. Trust, believe, and have faith. And then we're having happening now. Time is fleeting, so don't miss the opportunity. Countdown passing, limited. So yeah, I feel like everything is happening for you right now. Like within the next week, you're gonna see things taking off. You're gonna see things being shown to you that you've been thinking about, and you're gonna be able to like take that opportunity, right? And be like with both hands and realize that's for you. That's what you've been wanting. That's what you've been thinking about. Even if it's an advert and they're like, oh, try this thing. And you're going to know that's for you because you've been thinking about those things, right? And then it's going to be like, here you go. This is how you do it, right? And you're just going to be able to be like, okay, well, let me see. And let me, how am I going to do that? How am I going to get the money for that? And then things are going to happen in the right places so that you will eventually get the money for that, right? You will know how to get the money for those things because other opportunities will come up with things that you really wanted to do, which is going to help you get that money, right? So um everything's going to fall into place for you, and it's saying it's happening now for you. We've got divine timing, wish fulfilled, evolving, um keep having adventures, right? Keep being curious. So like I was saying earlier, dream big, right? So it's telling you all of this, okay? And it's saying transition, reflect, and repair for this card as well. Take stock of resolutions and assess your progress, okay? So I hope you enjoyed that reading. Um, until next time, bye, take care. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you again either tomorrow or next week for another reading. Bye.